Hey everybody, welcome in. I'll be showing you how to disassemble, tear down a Churchill AKKAR Model 220. It's a semi-automatic. First thing you want to do is make sure nothing's in there, which it's clear, nothing's in there, it's on safe. That'd be fire, so keep it on safe, nothing's in there. First thing you want to do is hit your release. Come up here to your magazine cap. It's going to have spring. You can see it's already coming off. So next thing you want to do is just pull your forearm out just like that. Next thing you want to do is just pull away your barrel from your receiver and your bolt just like that. On mine, my piston gets stuck in there, so you want to pull your piston out. And then your O-ring is right there, piston O-ring. So this is inside the barrel, and hopefully you guys can see this on the right there. There's two little holes. That's where your gas block is, like your gas ports. There's two of them. And I can't really show you, but if you looked inside the barrel, you'll see the little port in there too. So that's what gives the gases when you shoot. It opens and closes. This comes back and forward. So let's just get to it. So my piston is inside the collar there. Then you got your piston buffer here is next. So I'll try to put it all kind of close. So next thing I'm going to do is pull back on your action bar, dual action bar. So pull to you. See if I can get this on the camera for you. Best thing to do is this bolt will go forward and back. So you want to get the charging handle. I'll show you when I take it out. So you still want to have pressure on the dual action bar. And I'll show you once I get it off. You got to get it just right. Just like that. This is what I was talking about. See, it has to be right. It has to be right there. You can see it has to be perfect. It's usually like that. And the little notches have to be perfect. So like right now, it won't go in. It has to be just like that. This one doesn't have no dimples, but yeah, it has to go in just like that. If not, it's not even going to go in if it's up or down. But like I said, I'm putting pressure on the dual action bar. So now all you have to do is it'll just slide out. So there's your dual action bar, your bolt breech, your dual action buffer here. It's just like in a little H for like your forearm. So that goes right there. Like I said, and then you just clean up your bolt. So and so. You can take your recoil spring off if you want, off your tube, your magazine tube, but I'm not going to. And like I said, you clean up there, put some oil in there. Yeah, just clean up whatever you want. So if you wanted to take your trigger assembly out, you'd have to take your stock off here and just pop these two little pins out. It doesn't matter which way they go in or come out. So if you want to go that far, but I'm not going to because I'd have to take off my stock that I put on there. So I'm not going to do that, but it's real simple. Pop those two out. You're good to go. And then like I said, it's just reverse. Put in the back. Like I've said before, your bolt will only go one way. See how it's level there? It can't go. I guess it could go that way, but it really can't because most of the time it won't even line up. It would be at an angle like that. But you want your extractor toward the muzzle, and like I said, your side charging handle. It doesn't have it on this side, so that's another way how you could tell, because there's no place to put your side charging. So technically, it still only goes one way. So So just put your bolt back on your dual action bar there. So next thing you want to do is, like I said, make sure you put your dual action buffer back on. So what I do, like I said, if you took your spring off, you just want to feed it all on there, and that's obviously going to come off. So, and like I said, what you do is just put the bolt back in. Like right now, it's actually not wanting to stay. So you got to get it just perfect because it wants to lift up. So when you push it back in, see, again, that's what I was talking about. You got to get it lined up just perfect. So it's going to have to go just like that. And we'll go in. Try to do this one-handed and show you guys. Just like that. And then now you can let go of your dual action bar because now it's holding up. So next thing you want to do is put your piston buffer on right there to your dual action buffer. Next thing you want to do, like I said, if your piston, clean it up. Your piston's right there. But mine's in the barrel, so I'm not going to worry about it. So next thing you want to do is get the barrel part right here where it goes onto your magazine. Get this lined up first. So just like that. As you can see. And then it literally just slides in. It's all one thing, it just slides in. And then you want your barrel just comes in. And you can see it's going to line up with your extractor there. So you want your extractor and your barrel right here, your notch of your barrel. You want those lined up. Well, you just like that. And then what I do next is get that nice and steady. And then I just pull the action all the way back so where it's locked in the lock position. So now nothing's going to move. So now you just put your forearm back on. And when you put your forearm on, don't push pressure toward the muzzle or toward the barrel. Because if you do, I'll just show you. It's got these two notches right here. 1, 2. Those two notches line up right here. So what I'm saying, if you put your forearm on and you have pressure toward your barrel, like I have pressure toward it, you can see it's not gonna go. So you have to have a little outward pressure, and it just lines right up in that groove. So like I said, don't push real hard toward the barrel, just out just a little bit, and it goes right into that little pocket there. And then you just put your magazine cap on, just like that, and then hit your bolt release. Keep your hands out of the way and your fingers out of there. But yeah, then you can just cycle it. But pretty easy. Like I said, the biggest thing is just getting your bolt and your side charging handle lined up with the little, it doesn't have dimples, but you gotta get it lined up just right. And then don't put a lot of pressure toward the barrel because those two little notches there have to line up to your receiver. So other than that, it's pretty easy. Like I said, you want to have it like that with your bolt all the way forward when you take it apart. Because if not, if you try to take it apart like this, you take this off, it won't come out because it's actually stuck in this little groove here. So it won't even come out if you have it like this. So if you try taking the barrel off like this, it's not going to come off. So like I said, pretty easy. You want to know anything else? Like I said, it's a Churchill AKKAR model 220 semi-automatic, made in Turkey. So I have another video on this adjustable folding stock on it. So I figured I'd do video real quick on how to disassemble this. Thanks, guys.